Good morning, welcome to another video. So today I'm going to just go on a little bit of a ride around the local roads. I'm currently just doing a little bit of planning on my laptop of the route that I'm going to do. Then we'll set off and just going to do a few stops around and just show you what there is to see. I'm still going to keep quite close to home because we are still under lockdown, but the weather is amazing, so we've got to get out in it. So before we go out, just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of how I'm doing the planning for this ride. So the website I use for my route planning is Ride with GPS. What I've done is I've just put a start point near my house, not exactly where I live, but close enough. And I'm going to plan a little ride that I want to do. I want to do a little bit of climbing. So I know that the most northerly point I want to go to is Ampleforth. So I'll just stick a waypoint on there. And it's really good. So most of you have probably done this before, but you can just drag the route to where you want to go. So this is the way I want to go. I want to go down to Westow by Kirkham Abbey, up past Castle Howard, and then Hovingham, which coincidentally Hovingham's got a really nice cafe, although we're still on lockdown so we can't do that. And that's also one of the reasons this is about as far as I want to go. I don't want to go too far from home at the moment. But I do want to make the ride quite climby because I'm almost at the climbing challenge this month. So it'll be cool to get that today. So if we make sure we go to Hovingham, and I want to go down here because there's a little bit of a climb here which is quite good, and then I want to go up towards Oswald Kirk like that. Okay, so that's my out route planned. I know the roads pretty well, so it's pretty easy for me to just quickly plan that. And then the route back, I want to come back to this point, but I want to come in from this direction, and I want to just try and make it a little bit differently. Try and make it a little bit of a different route to the way in. So we will. It's already mostly different. So if we just pop that there, then actually on the way out, let's move that there. And then apart from at this junction, we don't actually cross route at any point, which is cool because it's boring if you do the same road twice in the same ride, I find. Okay, and that's literally it. So that's the route I'm going to do today. Okay, this I wasn't going to show this, but this does show the climbing a little bit better. So you can see that apart from here, it's just never really flat. You're always either going up or down. So first stop on this ride is Kirkham Abbey. I've used this location before in some of my other videos. So yeah, just spin the camera around, then you can see it. So this is what's left of the abbey, obviously destroyed during Henry VIII's era, like every other abbey pretty much in the UK. But it is pretty interesting here because the river here was actually used in World War II, and it was used for military training for D-Day. And there's actually a picture on Wikipedia of Winston Churchill overlooking the training happening here. But yeah, this is really beautiful setting. This is about 5 miles from home for me, and it's one of the first places I ever rode to out this way when I started riding around York area about 5 years ago, before I moved to this actual area. Right, well, we'll carry on with the ride now. We're going to sort of go up the hill sort of in front of me now, and then on to Castle Howard actually. We're actually got a tailwind now, which is not good because that means we're going to have a headwind later. But oh well. Okay, onwards. we just made it to Castle Howard, kind of. This is kind of like the entrance where you'd come if you were a member of the public coming for a day out. Just had a lovely conversation with a guy working in the farm shop. They seem to be doing pretty well. They're doing sort of like collections and delivery and stuff, so that's pretty cool. He said they're doing just as much trade as they would when the house is open, which is really good because it's only the locals using it, no tourists. So yeah, the actual Castle Howard's sort of beyond here. It's quite hard to see from the road apart from at one point, but it's not really ideal to stop there. So if you want to see that, check out Google Images. So yeah, Castle Howard, this is pretty cool. There's a lot of gardens and stuff, but for cyclists, the main thing is because it's kind of like a privately owned estate, the roads are really well maintained because the council don't maintain them. I believe, that's what I'm told. And the main road that runs the entire length of the estate is just sort of pin straight. Hopefully the footage will have caught it on my GoPro. And it's like, it's a little bit of a roller coaster. There's just constant up and down, but it's pin straight and it's pretty fun and it's pretty good surface. Yeah, so we're gonna carry on to the end of that road and then I'm gonna do a bit of climbing. Probably won't do much videoing then. Maybe I'll stop at the bottom of the biggest climb, which is probably in about 15 miles. Okay, onwards. Okay, so we're here at Unported, which is about halfway point on the ride. We've got this beautiful sort of Harry Potter style almost school behind me, which is pretty impressive. Done quite a bit of climbing. Now we have got the steepest climb just ahead of us, which is up to Yearsley, and then from there it's kind of just lumpy home, but it will be a bit headwindy. Hopefully not too much. When it's lumpy, the headwind tends to be a bit easier because you're either going downhill or you're sheltered by the climb ahead. So yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. Just had to stop here. I didn't intend to stop at this exact point. I was going to stop in the village, but a cyclist overtook me and he obviously really tried really hard to get past and then had nothing left in him. So I was just letting him right on his wheel, which obviously at the moment's not great. So I decided to stop and let him get ahead a little bit. Right, okay, onwards with a ride up to Yearsley. Then I might film again down at Howardian, which is not far from home. I think the GoPro ran out of battery, so I didn't get much footage after the Yearsley climb. If I got any of the Yearsley climb, it'll be a miracle. But it's definitely worth stopping just to show you guys this. Some farmers made this with hay bales. Oh, it's pretty cool. The sun's pretty bright, you might see it. It says take care there. So, just some I thought cool I spotted at the side of the road. Alright, so we're heading home now. Not far to go. Right, as promised, we made it to Howardian. So this is kind of home now. Just got to go up the hill for a few miles back to my house. Yeah, it's been a really good ride. Probably my favourite ride for a while. The sun has been out the entire ride. It's been a bit breezy on the way back, but like I said before, it was like bumpy, so didn't really matter. So now I'm going to cycle on home, do some editing for this video because I'm going to put it out on Thursday, I hope. And yeah, maybe I'll treat myself to a pizza today. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.